Imagine, if you will, a creature of breathtaking majesty, born not of nature as we know it, but from the rich tapestry of human imagination. This is the Griffin. It is a being of two distinct halves, each belonging to a king of its own realm. The front of the Griffin possesses the magnificent head and powerful wings of an eagle, the undisputed sovereign of the skies. Its eyes, sharp and keen, could spot a single movement from a mile high. Its beak, strong and curved, was a formidable weapon, capable of rending steel. This aerial part of its body speaks of freedom, of perspective, and of a connection to the heavens themselves. From its shoulders back, the Griffin transforms. Its body is that of a lion, the noble and undisputed king of the beasts. It has the powerful muscles, the strong legs, and the proud stance of the great cat that commands respect across the savannah. This leonine form grounds the creature, giving it an immense physical strength and a regal presence that is impossible to ignore. The combination is truly extraordinary. It is a perfect fusion of the most dominant predator of the air and the most revered predator of the land. A creature that is at home in two worlds, master of both earth and sky. This remarkable blend of features is what makes the Griffin so utterly captivating. It is not simply a monster, a random assortment of parts. Instead, it is a harmonious whole, a creature that embodies the finest qualities of both the eagle and the lion. The eagle's sharp vision is paired with the lion's raw power. The eagle's ability to soar to great heights is combined with the lion's steadfast courage on the ground. Together, they create a being of unparalleled magnificence, a symbol of divine power and earthly authority, all contained within one spectacular animal. It is a testament to the creativity of the ancient world. The very idea of such a creature stirs something deep within us. It represents a kind of ultimate power, a completeness that is rarely found. Think of the grace of an eagle in flight, its effortless command of the wind. Now picture the sheer force of a lion's roar, a sound that can shake the very ground. The Griffin holds both of these potent energies. It is a paradox made real in myth, a creature that is both fierce and noble, wild and controlled. It is this duality that has allowed the Griffin to capture the human imagination for thousands of years, becoming a permanent resident in the enduring world of mythology. Because of its unique and powerful form, the Griffin became a powerful symbol for ancient peoples. It stood for something truly special, a combination of courage, wisdom, and protection. The lion part of its body represented incredible bravery and strength. Lions, as we know, are courageous hunters and fierce defenders of their pride. So, the Griffin inherited this raw, earthly power and a spirit that would never back down from a challenge. It was seen as a creature that possessed the heart of a warrior, unafraid and unyielding in the face of any danger that might present itself. The eagle half, on the other hand, contributed a different, yet equally important set of qualities. Eagles are known for their extraordinary eyesight and their high-flying nature. They can see the world from a perspective we can only dream of. This translated into the Griffin being a symbol of wisdom, intelligence, and divine awareness. It was believed that a Griffin could see everything, not just with its eyes, but with a kind of deep knowing. This made it the perfect guardian, a vigilant protector that was always watchful, always aware of threats long before they arrived. It was this watchfulness that made it so trusted. When you combine these two symbolic natures, you get a guardian of unparalleled ability. The Griffin was not just strong, it was also wise. It was not just a fighter, it was a vigilant watcher. This made it the ultimate protector of precious things. In many ancient stories, griffins were said to guard immense treasures, often caches of gold and precious stones hidden away in the mountains. They were not greedy creatures. Their role was to protect these treasures from those who were unworthy or had evil intentions. They were the incorruptible sentinels of the ancient world. This role as a guardian extended beyond just physical treasure. The Griffin was also seen as a protector of the divine and a guardian against evil. Its dual nature, bridging the gap between the earth and the sky, made it a sacred animal, often associated with the sun or powerful gods. To have a griffin as a symbol on a building or a tomb was to invoke its protective spirit, to ask for its strength and vigilance to ward off bad luck, evil spirits, and any who would do harm. It was a potent emblem of security, a promise that a powerful force was watching over you. The stories of the Griffin are incredibly old, with their roots stretching back into the mists of ancient history. They are not confined to just one culture, but appear across a vast geographical area, primarily in the myths of the Middle East and later, ancient Greece. Some of the earliest depictions of griffin-like creatures can be found in the art of ancient Egypt and Persia, dating back thousands of years. In these cultures, it was often seen as a protective symbol, a creature of great power and mystery that connected the mortal world with the world of the gods. Its image was a common sight in these powerful empires. The ancient Greeks, in particular, were fascinated by the griffin. They wrote about it in their histories and poems. The Greek writer Herodotus, who traveled widely in the 5th century BC, wrote of tales he had heard from nomadic peoples of Scythia, an area north of the Black Sea. These people told stories of griffins that lived in the unforgiving Rocky Mountains and guarded vast deposits of gold. They described how these creatures would fiercely defend their territory from any gold seekers who dared to venture into their domain, creating a powerful legend of a remote and dangerous land filled with treasure. These Greek tales painted a vivid picture of the griffin's behavior. They were not simply static monsters, but active participants in their world. The stories often mention the fierce battles between the griffins and a one-eyed people known as the Arimaspians, who were constantly trying to steal the gold the griffins protected. These dramatic conflicts became a popular subject in Greek art, appearing on vases, sculptures, and other decorative items. The griffin was always portrayed as a noble and powerful defender, fighting to protect what was rightfully its own, a true guardian of the natural world's hidden riches. It is fascinating to consider how these stories might have started. Some historians and paleontologists have a theory. They suggest that the myth of the griffin may have been inspired by the discovery of fossilized skeletons in the Scythian region. In particular, the fossil of the Protoceratops, a four-legged dinosaur with a large skull and a prominent beak-like snout, bears a striking resemblance to the mythical griffin. It's entirely possible that ancient gold miners, stumbling upon these strange and impressive bones in the desert, constructed the legend of a fantastic beast to explain what they had found. Nature, it seems, can sometimes inspire the most wonderful myths. The importance of the griffin to people in the past can be seen everywhere in the art and architecture they left behind. It was not just a creature of fireside stories. It was a powerful image used to convey authority and protection in the real world. Palaces and temples were often adorned with statues or carvings of griffins. Placing them at the entrances to important buildings was like stationing a pair of supernatural guards. It sent a clear message to all who entered. This place is protected by a divine and powerful force, so show respect and enter with good intentions. The griffin's image was also frequently used in funerary art, particularly on sarcophagi and tombs. In this context, the griffin served as a solemn guardian of the dead, protecting the soul of the departed on its journey to the afterlife. Its presence was meant to ward off grave robbers and evil spirits, ensuring that the deceased could rest in peace. The griffin, with its connection to both the earth and the heavens, was seen as the perfect escort to guide the soul from the mortal realm to the divine one, a comforting and powerful symbol for grieving families. Beyond architecture and tombs, the griffin became a very popular symbol in heraldry, especially during the Middle Ages in Europe. Noble families and knights would feature the griffin on their coats of arms. To do so was to claim the qualities of the griffin for themselves, the courage and strength of the lion combined with the wisdom and vigilance of the eagle. A griffin on a shield was a declaration of the owner's noble character and their readiness to be a brave and intelligent leader. It was a mark of prestige, a visual representation of power and virtue. Even today, in our modern world, the majestic griffin has not been forgotten. Its legacy endures. It continues to appear in fantasy books, films, and games, still captivating us with its unique blend of power and nobility. Companies and organizations use the griffin in their logos to project an image of strength, security, and wisdom. The griffin remains a powerful and enduring symbol because it represents a timeless ideal, the perfect fusion of intelligence and strength, a guardian that is both brave and wise. It is a creature born of myth, but its spirit continues to soar.